Most empires die with their founder. History is littered with the sons of great men who lost everything because they didn't have their father's fire. But Orhan Ghazi was different. When he took the sword of his father Osman, he didn't just inherit a title, he inherited a promise. While his father dreamed of the empire, Orhan was the man who actually built the walls, the laws, and the army that would eventually terrify the world. This is the story of the second founder, the man who crossed the sea and changed Europe forever. Orhan didn't start his reign in a golden palace. He started it in a city his father had spent 10 years trying to take. Bursa was now the capital, but it was just one city. To the north lay the sea, and across that sea lay the ultimate prize, Europe. Orhan faced a choice: remain a local warlord or become a sultan. He chose the latter, but he knew he couldn't do it alone. In a move of incredible humility, he went to his brother, Alaeddin, and offered to share the throne. Alaeddin refused the crown but accepted the role of vizier. Together, they did something no one expected. They invented the state. The motivation: you don't have to do everything yourself. Real leadership is knowing how to surround yourself with people who are smarter than you in the areas where you are. Before Orhan, the Ottomans were a collection of tribal horsemen. They were brave, but they were disorganized. Orhan realized that if he wanted to beat the professional armies of the West, he needed a professional army of his own. He created the Yaya, infantry, and laid the groundwork for what would become the Janissaries, the most feared elite fighting force in history. He didn't just give them weapons. He gave them a salary, a code of honor, and a purpose. He turned a volunteer militia into a war machine. The lesson: passion gets you started, but systems keep you growing. Orhan's success wasn't just in his sword, it was in his spreadsheets. He organized the chaos. For centuries, the water between Asia and Europe was a psychological barrier that no Turk had permanently crossed. In 1352, opportunity knocked. A Byzantine civil war broke out, and one side asked Orhan for help. Orhan didn't just send help. He sent his son, Suleiman Pasha. Under the cover of darkness, they crossed the Dardanelles and seized the fortress of Gallipoli. The gates to Europe weren't just opened, they were kicked down. This wasn't a raid, it was a bridgehead. The Ottomans were no longer an Asian power, they were a global one. Osman gave the Ottomans a soul, but Orhan gave them a body. He proved that the second generation doesn't have to be the downfall, it can be the expansion. Are you the person who dreams, or the person who builds? Orhan Ghazi teaches us that once the vision is set, the real work begins in the details. It's in the systems you create and the discipline you keep. The question for you today is, you've had the dream. Now, what are you going to build to make it last? If you were Orhan, would you have stayed in your father's shadow, or crossed the sea into the unknown? Let us know in the comments.